Hello and welcome back to Istin OK. Steam Early Access games have become the norm of PC gaming, and surprisingly, they are one of the best ways for game developers to receive support and feedback from their players on how to improve the game. Early Access means that they are not quite finished yet, but are substantial enough that players can enjoy. If you can handle a few extra bugs, you will get the game at a discount. Seeing how widespread Early Access is for gamers and developers, finding what Early Access games are available to play has gotten hard. Lucky for you, if you are a fan of turn-based games, then we have you covered with 7 best turn-based available to play now on Early Access. Have a seat and let's check it out. Tyria is a turn-based RPG set in a village consumed by curse, where players must guide the titular characters through a procedural-generated isometric map, expanding her array of weapons as progress is made. You're a witch with special power of going inside other people's dreams and then fighting the nightmares and horrors there. Once you finish the horrors, the person gets cured. The first couple of levels are pretty easy going, but it's really difficult when you start fighting monsters that are above or level 4. The bosses are no joke either. Luckily, if you die in anyone's dream, you don't lose your guardians. You will also discover lots of unique artifacts and materials throughout the game, either by exploration or by defeating nightmares. You can combine this to make talisman that can give special effect to your guardians like extra health, more defense, etc. I was pleasantly surprised by the concept of the game. A game to keep an eye on. Railroads and Catacombs. Deck building with modular cards and grid-based combat, sort of like playing a battle from Into the Breach with a deck from Slay the Spire. That is to say, pretty fun. It is not a roguelike format, and you will have to grind for the card upgrades you want as well as the resources for meta progression. It shares an aesthetic with Darkest Dungeon and has similar expedition and permadeath mechanics, so be careful out there in the labyrinth. The enemy will show you the damage that is expected during the next round, so it gives you a chance to plan your attack defense accordingly. Foremost, make sure to step out of the line of fire. It does get a bit difficult at times if you have a characters that cannot heal themselves. Athena Crisis. This game is an absolutely gem. Building construction helps distinguish the maps greatly and gives more strategic options in the early game. Building destruction helps keep the game moving and allows non-foot soldier unit to direct affect each player's income without requiring inventory nearby. It also means you can destroy your opponent's building and then build on top of it in the same turn. Battle animations happen directly on the map rather than in a new window. The developer is open to all sorts of ideas, balance change, and critics. Kindly note that this game is actually in early access, so some unit leaders don't have names. Multiple skills or powers are unbalanced, there is no tutorial, and some editing tools are still not available yet. Netherguild. A fun turn-based roguelike with a progression system that feels good yet doesn't go too far. The items in this game are honestly my favorite part. As you go down in levels, you will find chests with items and get gold to buy items in the shop. Some of these items have really cool effects, and using them together with your skill can make some fun builds. Push build, mobility builds, one-shot builds, and more. You venture through multiple levels underground and have the ability to do a lot of tasks like side missions, the main quest, random encounters, and of course battling bandits. The combat is so fun to play with D&D-like roles and the turn-based strategy aspect. I 100% recommend this game for all of you. Souls of White Star. If you love deck builders and tactical games, don't hesitate on this one. Some mechanics are really punishing a la XCOM, Odds Tactics, or Darkest Dungeon. The game feels really well balanced even with the easiest role, which makes the idea of trying out the higher difficulty roles very exciting. The game will have workshop support with the option for players to create their own roles, including custom art. A really well-made turn-based hex grid roguelike with a card system. The devs are active and are fixing bugs very quickly, so this game could turn out to be really great. This Doom Isles is an engaging blend of survival city building and roguelike deck building mechanics. As a god, your objective is to create and protect a civilization from continuous waves of invaders. The game offers 3 different gods to choose from, each with their own unique playstyle and abilities. Beginning with modest settlements on a series of islands, your aim is to expand your territories, cultivate your lands, and fulfill the prayers of your followers. Harvesting card is a crucial aspect of gameplay, allowing you to construct a strategic deck that will greatly impact your chance of survival and triumph. If you are a fan of city building and roguelike genres, this Doom Isles is definitely a must-play. UAC Counterforce is a turn-based squad-based, top-down view, RPG light sci-fi strategy or tactics game. It draws inspiration from classic titles like Laser Squad, Space Crusade, Incubation, and the original UFO. In the game, each unit has a generous amount of action points, allowing for a wide range of actions. You can seal doors, move crates to create choke points or cover, set objects on fire, and even jump over tiles. Each weapon has its own shooting range and shape, requiring strategic positioning to effectively eliminate enemies. Unit progression is a key aspect, with attributes and skills playing a significant role in various situations. While most action can be performed by any unit, those with higher skills will achieve better results and act more quickly. It's a tough game, but it's really stand out in the huge turn-based mission family. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. I need your support to make this channel grow. Please give a like, subscribe, and share this video to your friends. There are a lot of other great games that I may not have put in here, but you can help by writing in the comments below. This list is based on personal experience. Differences of opinion can arise, but this is not a problem. I hope my video can help you find some interesting and good games to play. See you!